right, guys, go ahead and fire away for Coach whenever you're ready.
Coach, obviously a big win the other day in Miami. Just what did you like most about your team's performance in the victory?
I thought going into a hostile environment, I thought we played with a lot of poise. So I was really happy with us playing. We executed well. I thought our guys really played with a lot of confidence.
The one stat that really jumped out to me, I think it was 23 out of 24, something like that, from the free throw line. As a coach, I mean, you had to love a number like that.
You know, especially some of the free throws they made down the stretch. I mean, they did a great job of shooting them all game and down the stretch to close the game. I thought our guys really stepped up and made a lot of big free throws.
18 assists really shows the way your team's playing together.
Definitely. You know, that's something we've talked about all summer, is making connecting plays, making each other better. And I thought that was on display this past Saturday. Guys really shared the basketball, they moved it, they trusted each other. And that's what you want to have with the team.
We know what Darren Green can do. He's a great shooter, but he had a fantastic game. Like, what did you like about his performance, and what kind of improvement have you seen now in his third year playing college ball?
You know, it's good to see guys do what you see them do in practice. You know, I've seen improvement in Darren's game each year, and he's expanded his game. He's not just a shooter anymore, and he knew he had to develop in that other area, and it was on display the other night. You know, he made a lot of plays for us off the dribble, not just catch and shoot. And that's who he has to become if he wants to be a terrific scorer, and he showed that he's capable of that, you know, on Saturday.
Your team had a 17-point lead, then let that slip away. That's back-to-back games. You want to see them close out stronger, don't you?
Definitely. We've talked about that. We have to be better in finishing games. You know, we need to, you know, build on leads that we have, and that comes with experience. You know, I think being in these games early, you know, we'll learn from those experiences, and we should get better as we go on, because we're practicing those situations and showing our guys what they should and shouldn't do and during those times of the game.
I know you're so deep. You know, you're deeper than a five-man starting rotation. I think you said it the other night. You feel like you've got, you know, a lot more starters than just five. Is this something that's kind of a process to kind of figure out, you know, who should start, what's their playing rotation like? Because I noticed you kind of mixed things up a little bit in terms of starting five the other day.
Definitely. You know, we have good depth, and knock on wood, we keep our depth, stay healthy. But you know, we can start different lineups, and for us that's good, because I don't want our team to get caught up into egos of who's starting and who's not starting. I think the sign of a good team, and I've been on some good teams as a player, and I've coached some good teams, is that no one, you know, everyone considers themselves a starter. Everyone thinks they can come out and contribute. That way everyone can come out and kind of give their best effort. So we want to continue that, where our guys understand everybody's ego is healthy, because they all view themselves as potential starters.
What were you most happy about after 2 games?
The thing I'm most happy about is I'm happy about the way we're playing. You know, we put a style of playing that's been different than how we played in previous years here. You know, we're playing more aggressive, we're playing more in the full court, we're pressing. And I've been really proud of our guys' effort in that regard, because that requires a lot of effort to play at the pace that we want to play, that type of defensive pressure in the full court that we want to apply. So I'm just really proud that our guys have really bought into that, and they're giving that effort every day.
C.J. Walker had another good game. Just kind of what are you seeing from him? He looks like he's a lot improved, particularly offensively.
You know, CJ understands who he is as a player. Like last year was his first year with us. He was still trying to find himself. Now you see he understands who he is. You know, he's terrific around the basket. He's a heck of an offensive and defensive rebounder. He's one of our best defenders. And he can make an open shot. And so those are things he's playing off of. And when you're playing off things you do well, you usually have more success. And so I'm happy to see him kind of understanding what his strengths are and playing towards that, because that allows you to play at a higher level.
Your team gives up 89. What do you want to see them do defensively going into tomorrow's game?
We have to defend a lot better. That was definitely not one of our better defensive efforts. I thought the energy was there. We just made some mistakes that we have to clean up. The attention to detail wasn't to the level that we want, so we showed a lot of film, and we went through it today in practice. Have to do a better job of holding people down. We can't allow a team to score almost 90 points in a basketball game, and that's something that we're going to work on, you know, diligently.
What did the win mean to one of your coaches, Kevin Norris? I know he was a star player in Miami back in the day. Did he say anything to the team? Did they realize they were playing against his alma mater?
You know what? They realized that he went to Miami and he was a great player there. Of course, you know, after the game, you know, I think all the players congratulated him, and they were happy to be able to kind of get that win and share that with him, because that's what it's about. You know, when you go on the road and you're playing someone else's hometown, or you play at an institution where someone else played, you always want to put your best foot forward. And I think our guys really understood the importance of that game for not just themselves, but for Coach Norris as well.
Brandon Mann struggled a little bit opening night, but rebounded a bit Saturday.
You know, he did. You know, I think what really helped him was he got to the line a lot. 10 free throws. He went 10 for 10. And that always helps you out. Whenever you're struggling, if you can get to the line, get easy baskets, easier opportunities, it kind of helps you shake that kind of not being as consistent as you want to be. And so I think that's going to help him, the fact that he was able to see that ball go in a number of times from the free throw line. And he's playing with a lot of confidence, and he'll be fine.
You got Jacksonville coming in here tomorrow night. What's your early scouting report? What do you know about the Dolphins?
Well, of course, new coach who's coming from Florida. He's done a great job. They had a lot of success at Florida, and he's bringing a new energy to their program. They're playing very hard defensively, for what I can tell, and they run a really good offense. They have 2 guys on the interior that they go through. They can throw inside and play inside out. And they have scoring on the perimeter. They're going to be a tough team. Like all the teams in college basketball, we know they're going to be a great challenge. We're going to be really prepared for a 40-minute basketball game.
Besides obviously getting the win, what do you want to see out of your team come tomorrow night?
Excuse me?
Besides obviously getting a win, what would you like to see out of your team come up tomorrow night?
I just want to see us continue to play with the great energy and effort that we've been playing with. Our team is, built on, how hard we want to play, using our depth. And to do that, no one should ever pace themselves. We should be out there flying around, playing hard defensively, turning defense into offense. And if we can do those things, I think that gives us a chance every night.
What does it mean to the confidence of your team to go down to Miami, get a road win early on in the season like this?
That definitely helps us. Whenever you can go on the road and beat any opponent, because it's so tough to win a road game anywhere, and let alone an opponent like Miami, I think it just helps give your team more confidence. And we're going to be in these situations all year, so having had a reference point of something that you've accomplished or been able to achieve, I think will carry a lot weight going forward when we're in that situation again.
How does a win against Miami, you're talking about having a really tough and strong expedition schedule at the beginning of the season. You beat someone like Miami. How does it really set the tone for the rest of these games coming up?
Well, it's important that, we get off to a good start. We have a great preseason schedule. Every team that we play is going to be good. And so for us, it's just a function of trying to just build momentum, taking them one game at a time. They all account the same for us, 1 win or 1 loss. And so that's how we approach it. And we want to try to go 1-0 whenever we step on the court.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
That's okay, guys. All right, you're welcome. You got it.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you.